Good morning, Jemo and the crew. We missed last Sunday. Big time say hi to Chep. I hope she is well. And I honestly have a question. Can you rank Palmer, Foden, and Saka? Can you rank them? Maybe I can. Now, I think the most gifted of all of them is Palmer. I think Palmer is the most gifted of all of them. He's the easiest on the eye because he's very direct. He is straight on to goal and he scores goals. He makes goals. He scores free kicks. He scores penalty. He does everything. I think just in terms of pure talent, I would put him first. I really like Foden, but I feel like he's really a system player. And that's not disservice, but I just feel like he's a system player.
Yeah.
But if I was to rank them, Derek, I'd do something that everyone would kill me, but I'd rank them exactly. I'd have Palmer first, Foden second, and Saka.
That's a good one.
At least based on now. Not on history, not on 20 years ago, that now.
No.
Yeah.
Me probably will put Saka second. Just because I think he's the main man at the moment at Arsenal. I think he's carrying, as in he's taking that burden of carrying the team here, and for Arsenal at the moment just to work, Saka has to be there. Saka has to tick.
Can I push back and say Foden was the main man for City last season?
I think currently at the moment now.
Yeah, but if he's not, but currently Foden has had one start in the league.
Yeah, so that means
one start.
Exactly. So it means even City can go on without him.
Yeah, but he won them the league.
Saka, it's for Arsenal, it's difficult. They can't go on without Saka.
I'm taking Saka because of the consistency that he's had for this Arsenal team over the years. Then Foden, then Palmer. Because Palmer comes third because he hasn't won really anything yet. That's the only thing that sets him aside from the rest.
No, hold up. What has Saka won?
All I'm saying is all I'm saying is Saka has been there all day, every day for this Arsenal team for the longest time. He started off as a left back,
that's how you introduce players into the team. Gareth Bale started the same way.
Yeah, all I'm saying is Saka has been coming up with the good performances for the last 3-4 seasons.
Yes,
and that I think should guarantee him to be at the top for me, in my opinion. Then Foden comes second because he showcased what he can do for this City team last season, because he carried the team practically on his shoulders for the whole of the last season. Then for Palmer, yes, he's been good, he's been phenomenal, but I just think he needs to do this more consistently over a longer period.
I hate stats, but what the heck. So this season, so far for this season stats, Saka has the best stats. 2 goals, 7 assists. Okay. Yes. Foden has in the Premier League is 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 everything. So it says here. Mr. Palmer this season alone has 6 goals, 6 assists. 6 goals, 4 assists. Yeah. That's just this season.
Yeah,
then if we go back to last season, which maybe is what we should base this conversation on because it was a whole season, Mr. Palmer scored 22 goals and 11 assists in 33 games. For a random struggling team that has 50 players and you're not sure who's going to play. Mr. Phil Foden had 19 goals, 8 assists in 35 games. And Mr. Saka had 16 goals, 9 assists in 35 games. So even their stats are ridiculously close because that's close, 25 plus 27. 27, of course, Palmer is ahead with 33 goal involvements. So now that you guys count goal involvement. That's why I said, statistics-wise, if you look at this, let's not look at, we can also look at the impact on the team.
Yes.
So also, which brings the question, are you more impactful when you're carrying the team to the title than Foden, or are you more impactful when you're taking a Chelsea team that is really Matagodania and somehow making it somewhat relevant until it qualifies for Europe? Which one is the big ask? I don't know. It's just a question. So I know, but look, let me tell you guys. I think City's biggest mistake in Pep's tenure is to let Cole Palmer go. I think it's the biggest mistake City has ever done. But I also maybe understand why Pep let him go. Because he's not really a system guy. He wants to be a bit free-spirited. And Pep likes
he needs freedom,
everyone to stick exactly where he wants.
Yes.
I don't think City have lost a better player. And they have gotten rid of a few good guys. I don't think they've lost a better player. He had 22 goals last season. He has 6 this season. He's the first guy to score 4 goals in one half in the Premier League. And the boy is only 22.
It's a crazy start.
He is ridiculous. And I know people are going to say, oh, he scores penalties. So
Their goals.
So it's just a good question. It's a good debate to have. But for me,
yes,
I can go ahead and say this and wait for stones because they're going to come. The best player in the Premier League today, 7 matches, 8 matches in, is Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
But it's Cole Palmer. Today. From August 20, whatever, when the league started, today is Cole Palmer. I would go ahead and say if you have a better one, tell me. And Haaland has a shout.
Gravenberch?
No, not to that level.
No.
Not to the level that Palmer is. He just has a thing. Or maybe also because I like direct players. And he's very direct.
Yes.
Palmer is very direct. He's
blunt.
Let's go. He is incisive. Yeah. I'd say that. But anyway, I don't know. It's just be rambling. But the numbers are not far apart.
Yeah, they're not.
But so you go with Saka as the best of the three.
Yeah.
You go with Palmer.
Yeah.
But you have Saka second.
Saka second,
Yes.
Foden third.
I put Foden second just because of what he did last season. He made it the fact that City did not miss KDB. Like he was the main guy. There is a reason why he is being held back so much this season. Pep wants to make sure this kid is ready for when things are good. Like when we need him. He's held him back. He brought Rodri and put him. He's just held him back. So I don't know. That's just the way I feel. But I mean, what do I know? Anyway, Saka is just on his level. If they have tried to compare him to Foden, Palmer, that's how great he is. But there's no doubting that he's great.
He is.
He is.
There is no doubt that Saka is great. He's on the way to becoming an all-time great for the Arsenal.
True.
He's going to join the Perez's, the Ondries, the Beckhams. He will. I think ultimately he will.
But then this ties to a conversation that has been going on, I think, on Twitter for the longest. What makes a player world-class? What is a world-class player?
First thing is that you can play in any team in the world.
Yes.
That's the first one. Like you could go to Madrid and not be out of place. Yeah. Like you could basically walk into any team in the world.
So the players we have ranked, Foden, Saka, and Palmer, world class.
None of them is world class yet.
Yes.
All of them have hopes of being world class. But of all those players, a player who would get into any other team. Tell me a team that Cole Palmer wouldn't get into in the Premier League. One. Tell me one. He gets into any team. Like I said, in the 7 games, he gets into any team.
Yes.
Yeah.
He gets into any team. He gets into, and maybe we could actually argue that for all three, that all three would get into any team. Saka gets into Liverpool, he gets into City, he gets into the Arsenal side itself, he gets into Chelsea. Same thing with Palmer, gets into any of them.
Yes.
So none of them is world class. There are very few players who are world class at 22. The top of my head, the